gentlemen, we're going to demonstrate today the molding process of the FastTech custom insole system. Our patient has arrived. Our patient read thoroughly the brochure that we have supplied, and in the brochure it answered all her questions and told her to bring 2 pair of shoes to the appointment. And the reason we like to see 2 pair of shoes is because hopefully one of them is supportive enough to use. In the case of today's patient, we've got a very supportive shoe. The second pair of shoes our patient brought, a pair of flip-flops. So obviously, I want to select the most supportive shoe we have available to work with. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the insert that came with the shoe out. I'm going to match that to the orthotic blank that we're going to use. You will learn in other videos about the different types of orthotic blanks. So for our training purpose today, I have selected an athletic style blank, meaning obviously still has a thermoplastic core, supportive materials that provide shock absorption and comfort that's around it. So we've selected the blank. Oven has been preheated at 250. The orthotic blank is placed in the oven. We have now 3 minutes while the heating process is taking place of the orthotic blank to do several things that are very important. One, we want to put the patient through a trial run on the molding pillow system. So we're going to have the patient stand, step directly into the foam. And this is the unique part about the FastTech system. We now have a patient that is weight-bearing, but actually suspended in the foam, which allows me to still position the foot to neutral. Our definition of neutral is equal pressure on the malleolus medial side and lateral side. So when I have the patient in the foam, I'm going to have them roll in, roll out, and stop exactly when there's equal pressure underneath the malleolus. If we have a patient that can't hold still, we get them to neutral and then slightly bend the knee, and that'll tend to lock everything up. So what's happening here is the 3 densities of foam that allow for this suspension is a rigid piece on the bottom, a firm piece in the middle, and a very soft piece on top. And another piece that is very unique about FastTech is there is a raised heel. So we're actually molding the orthotic device to fit a shoe, which means a shoe has a raised heel. This is the only orthotic system that takes into account that it's going to go into a shoe. So the trial run is complete. The patient knows exactly what we're going to be doing. We'll have the patient step on the side. And at that point, I like to do paperwork that exists, notes. We have notes from the doctor, notes as far as if there's a Morton's toe, anything that we want to make aware that we're going to do in the posting process. So those notes will exist. I also at this point talk to the patient about the footwear they brought in. So the question would be, what is a good pair of shoes? Well, as far as an orthotic is concerned, we need room to work with. So if I've got something that can come out, we're going to match that volume with the orthotic blank that we pick based on thickness. We match that volume, we're going to get an excellent fit, which is different than a lot of orthotic systems that are out there, is that they make one product, they say, here it is, it's good for everything, which really isn't the case. It has to fit the shoe, and our success in athletics proves by designing something not only shoe specific and sport specific, but also designed to solve problems as well as prevent problems. The heated blank when the orthotic blank is heated properly, the thermoplastic is as soft as the forefoot. Placement of the orthotic blank on the pillow system, 1 foot at a time. Spacing at the heel I describe as a vertical thumbnail, center the heel. Opposite foot, vertical thumbnail, center the forefoot. And now we're going to put the foot to neutral. And another unique part about the FastTech pillow system is it separates, which allows us to put a hand underneath the thermoplastic. So here is where our accuracy is. We have the foot in neutral. The thermoplastic is matching that arch exactly. We go back and forth. 1 minute. 1 minute cool time. One minute is up. So I'll have the patient step off to the side. We'll take the orthotic blank, look at the patient, and tell them what a great impression they've made.